I decided to make this video on the PlayStation 1 game called Dr. Slump. It's also an anime and it's also a manga, which I've never watched any of the anime episodes or have read any of its manga before. But anyways, this was like I said, PlayStation 1 game of the anime manga called Dr. Slump. This is actually the unofficial English fan translated patch of the game that came out last year in 2023. Of course, I want to mention early on in this video because, I should. I do not provide download links to, these unofficial English patch versions of these games. Like, I've done a few of these here on my channel, but I want to go ahead and just mention that early on in the video. So you'll need to go Google or use, whatever search thing engine here on the internet that you use to, go find the original Dr. Slump PlayStation or PlayStation 1, game file. You'll also need to go find its unofficial English patched version file as well, and all of that. And yes, you'll need to go find your own PlayStation 1 emulator and all that. Yes, they can all be found on the internet. It probably won't take you, a few minutes to Google search them all and download them and all of that. And, that's basically it. Download them, install them, and all of that. Of course, always do the little file that says read me. You want to read that, of course, if you don't want to patch these games, but you'll figure it out. But anyways, like I said, and I'll say it again, I don't and will never provide the download links. So please do not ask. I will, of course, refer to this part of this video here of mine in case you don't remember. And it's just because I don't really see a need to provide the download links for such, things like unofficial English patches or like ROM hacks, for example. I don't do that either. That's something also you have to go Google search on your own and on your own time. And, it's not that I can't do it. It's just I simply don't do it for other people. Because like I said, it's just available on Google to go find it and download the patches or whatever and patch the game and play it on your own and enjoy. But I do want to say something else early on in this video as well. I noticed you can't really move the camera, or maybe you can later on in the game. I didn't play too far into it. Just enough just to kind of be like, okay, am I gonna like this game? Is it funny? This game, at least to me, was beyond fucking hilarious. Like, just the interactions between RRL, should have said that right, and the other characters, just doing all this other random shit in the game, which you'll see, and just the other characters' interactions and their reactions was just beyond funny. And yes, a lot of this, what I'm talking about here, her just kind of being a nuisance and a pain in the ass. I was honestly just laughing my ass off when I was playing this and recording this, and I really had a good time playing this, though. I also said to myself that I probably would have liked this when it originally came out many years ago. Of course, that's if it, had an English, release, which it never did, I guess. So that's why I'm playing the English, unofficial English patch version. I should say unofficial before I say that, so people will know that it's unofficial, and what that basically just means for those not knowing about that. It just means that, you know, people maybe are fans of the game or whatever like that, and they, you know about the game, and they take their own time to go and, you know, do everything they need to do to make an unofficial English patch of these games. Like, okay, for example, what was it? The Lucky Star game, visual novel game for the PlayStation Portable or PSP. They, you know, did that. You know, and other games too. Another one that I have here on my channel is of Snow, or the Snow Plus edition. Visual novel game that never got an English release, and somebody, you know, worked through it, and they created, you know, an English patch for the game, the full game, so people could finally play it and enjoy that. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna just say, you know, if you're into or interested in knowing about what games are English patched, or, you know, have an unofficial English patch, I should say that first. You know, you can always go ahead and Google that on the internet. Just type in unofficial English patched games, and, you know, there should be a ton of sites just show up, and, you know, you should be able to navigate around the sites like those, and, you know, filter it to where, say, you want to look at Nintendo 64 unofficial English patch games. Okay, bam, there you go. You know, and it shows you all the ones. You know, it gives you like a list. Maybe, you know, it's several pages long. You know, like maybe you'll say page 1, and then like 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, or whatever. And there's other sites like that. You know, go check those out too. Actually, another game I want to mention that, well, as of me doing this voiceover, doesnon have an English release. Oh, I don't know if it will. It might. And I did make several videos of it last year here on my channel. I know this isn't related to what's going on in the game or anything about the video, but I did do several videos on the Natsumon 20th Century Summer Vacation, at least the demo of it. Yes, I played it in Japanese. I don't know much Japanese, but you can check those videos out as well, because this game here, Dr. Slump, as I was saying, was never officially released in English, though again, you can, of course, play the unofficial English fan-translated patch if you go Google search. And yes, again, this game is fun to play, at least I think it is, personally. Other people may say it's boring, I don't know. Depending on if you find the in-game humor to be funny, or enough to just make you really laugh, and you're just like, okay, I gotta stop playing real quick. This game's too damn funny. Oh my god, holy shit, you know. And that's what I was saying, and I would have recorded me playing the game while having a voiceover going or whatever, and you would have been able to hear me laugh at certain parts of the game. But you can kind of just imagine, if you read what the characters are saying when the text boxes show up and the characters talk to each other, of what parts that I don't want to say most obviously, but, you know, most obviously did laugh out and really get a good laugh. There's a part where I had to, you know, like, just kind of stop and kind of leave the text where it's at, just like, okay, all right, fine, that part's too funny, I gotta laugh. Okay, I'm done laughing. Okay, let's get serious, let's play the game a little bit. And, you know, I was exploring too, by the way. I wanted to see, you know, what was in the surrounding areas and stuff. Yes, there's poop that you can pick up in the game. It's a thing, it's a collectible. But basically, yes, you play as Ararel. Again, I should have said her name right. If I didn't, I guess it's close. But, you know, you wander around as her. You know, she's this android girl that this professor guy named Senbei, which is literally like ice cracker in Japanese. I know that, by the way. He made her, and she's a pain in the ass, basically. From what I've seen while playing the game, like I said, I haven't watched any of the anime episodes, and I have not read any of the chapters of the manga. Mangas, if there's more than just one made. Don't know, haven't really looked into that, but she is very curious about a lot of things, and she pretty much comments on everything that she interacts with and whatnot. And as I was saying, some of the interactions are funny. I did a lot of funny things in this game. Saw a lot of funny things, I should say. For example, when I was in the professor's lab as her, we're just running around and interacting with stuff. He's like, "Don't touch that. Keep your hands off that." And I'm just like, okay, that's just too damn funny for me. Again, I don't know if it's going to be funny for anybody else if they decide to play this game, but on their own. Like, that part was pretty damn funny. To me, at least. I was like, oh man. I was trying to figure out what playing this game reminds me of, and I can't really remember, but I was thinking maybe there was another game that I have played, whether I've made a video of it or not, here on my channel, where, oh yes, okay, maybe, I'm thinking it was The Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition that I played several years ago on my Xbox 360. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm thinking of, because you go into this one, like, tavern, and, this cook guy says, "Don't you go back there," and then you go into this, like, pawn shop or something like that, and the other guy gets out of, what's his name, Guybrush Threepwood? What kind of name is that? The game is funny. That game was funny too, but, I think that's what that reminded me of, this Dr. Slump game. Now, does that mean I'm gonna necessarily go watch the anime or read the manga after this? I don't know. And maybe some point, I can't really say, but for now, no. Though it does make me wonder if the anime is just as funny, I should say the manga as well. I wonder if that's also as funny as this game. And I'm gonna just say, most likely yes. The anime is probably funny, the manga is probably funny, it's probably a really good read, I saw that it was, award-winning or something like that, the manga was, so, that tells you it's gotta be pretty damn good, but I kinda sorta knew about Dr. Slump a little bit, not necessarily the game, but just like, the anime, the manga, I want to say that there was maybe a trophy in Super Smash Bros. Melee that said Dr. Slump? Okay, no. It was Dr. Wright from SimCity. My bad. I don't know. I guess I just thought that was in there, but no. Correction. No, it was Dr. Wright from SimCity. I guess I just... there's too many doctors, maybe, in video games. You got Dr. Mario, too. Actually, I don't know how many doctors there are in video games. Maybe I should go Google that sometime for the hell of it, during my free time. How many video game doctors are there? But anyways, yes, this game was really fun to play. I know there's still a lot left here to talk about. Like I said, the interactions that you do as RL, like, you can jump on stuff, okay? The professor, you get taught all these different abilities to this, like, capture system or whatever you called it. And, you're able to jump, punch, kind of sort of run, in a way. You'll see that here in a bit, but, I was jumping on tables and just pissing off all the characters. I was about to say, call this video Dr. Slump, just RL just pisses off everybody. And that was going to be the title, or something like that. And I said, that'd be a funny title to use and whatnot, because she basically just annoyed the living hell out of all these damn characters that she met while I was playing the game. I didn't get past chapter 1, by the way. I only just played, I really don't know actually how far into chapter 1, but you'll see how far I get it. I don't know how much else there was for chapter 1. I think maybe there's 6-7 chapters. I don't don't really know how long this game is. It's more of a game that I kind of want to play and just take my time and be like, oh yeah, that was funny, ha ha ha, and oh wait, she said that, wow, like, all this other things. Like she was looking at that picture in her room and asked her creator guy, who was that, and she made that comment. And he said she was in the lab, and messing around, and he told her don't touch that, stop playing around. And then with the whole sign thing, because you gotta select where the sign is, where it says go, you gotta interact with that, and you gotta select a location. You don't just automatically just walk out of the area and then a map pops up and you're just like, okay, where do you want to go? Or you don't just walk out of the area and the next area just automatically loads right then and there. Or it do a loading screen and then the area loads. But no, you go up to the sign, you click on it, and that says go and choose location. There you go, you're on your way, I guess. And the doctor or her creator or whatever, even if you read it and you interact with it, he'll say, hey, did you not listen to what I was saying? Ariel seems like she also doesn't listen a lot, and she's just, I don't know if she's necessarily trying to be annoying or trying to piss off and annoying these characters, but I kind of would like to think she is trying to be that way. I don't know about on purpose. Maybe it's just on accident, but... And I really do think that's what makes this game pretty funny. The interactions with the characters, like I said. What they say, and all of that, It's pretty good. It's pretty good that the people that worked on this, released this unofficial English patch of the game, and I, along with other people, were able to play it. Of course, I'll probably play the game on my own. I don't know if I'm going to make any more videos. I don't know, maybe I could do it if it was, maybe a funny moment thing where she says like stuff that I laughed out loud the most of, I was like, wow, or something like that. I don't know. I call it like RL Chan being a nuisance or something. I don't know. That's just an idea. Probably not won't do it. Who knows? Like, if I do, I guess you could always check back. Of course, hopefully everybody's enjoying this video. I figured to do a voiceover for it. Otherwise, people won't know that a lot of the stuff, like the dialogue that I laughed at, and like I said, you could tell. I know I'm not reading everything that's going on. I'm kind of just leaving it up to you, the viewer, to, read along with it. I didn't try to, blast through the dialogue super fast right at my own pace. Of course, like any other thing where I'm not obviously reading the in-game text or the dialogue, you can always pause my video and you can go back in case you miss something. Don't let my voiceover be a distraction in case you're trying to read something. You can always pause my video and go back and reread whatever, in case you missed something, whatever. I did not have the game on fast forward, so text didn't just fly by. I don't know if there was a way to change the text speed, but I didn't really mess with anything, though. The only thing I did mess with is the controls, because everything else was on the left side of my keyboard, and I'm used to using the A, S, Z, and X buttons, and maybe the space, and maybe the enter button to act as the start, pause the game. not really used to other buttons. Maybe the Q and the W buttons, I don't know. It's just definitely the AS, ZX buttons. I use those most when I do this. I should also mention, I know I didn't mention this earlier on the video, but hey, why not? Go ahead and mention it now. I play this on the DuckStation emulator, by the way. So, yep, it was an emulator, since I don't own a original PlayStation 1. But I was gonna say, I really don't know if this actually works on an actual PlayStation 1. I'm pretty sure you can find that out if you Google searched around. I tried looking it up, and I didn't really look for very long. But because some of these unofficial English patch versions of game, you'll see the people that worked on them say, well, you can play the unofficial English patched version of the game on the actual, hardware, the game console itself. But you can check that out too. If not, just go get yourself the DuckStation, which is the PlayStation 1 emulator. Maybe kind of a weird thing to call it DuckStation. I mean, I don't know. Go get you that and go get the English patch of the game. Go play it yourself, go post screenshots on your social media or whatever, on it. Take, game screenshots. I mean, I do, kind of have something to post, especially if you do, gaming and all of that, and that's, the whole thing about, like a YouTube channel or whatever. Or, your social media, that's what it's based around, games and gaming in general. But I'll probably post some Dr. Slump screenshots and post them and stuff or whatever. And kind of had to for the thumbnail, I wasn't sure what else to use. I just went in the game while recording and took an in-game screenshot, cropped it, and went into an editor. Did a color for the background, put on the text, a little logo thing that I just randomly add to my thumbnail so it's mine, I guess. And slap it on the video when it's uploaded to my channel here on YouTube, and there you go, it's good, I guess. So let's see, what do we all do in this video? We as in I, as Aria, something like that, annoyed the professor guy a bunch of times, and basically just go catch up real quick, so I actually know what happened. RRL wants to go to school because this chick at this teapot-looking coffee shop called Akane mentioned about school, and RL wanted to go to school, so I figured, okay, let's just go back to the professor's house or whatever. Talk to him, and I guess maybe that will be where we go to next, to school. And actually, because you of course only stay there for a few minutes, but in the school. But I noticed there's not a whole lot around the school. It's kind of empty. It's kind of, it's like a vacant lot almost. It's like, huh. And I said, oh, okay, you got that little, track and fuel, like, track in Toronto. I said, alright. But I mean, of course, you won't be seeing that until several more minutes. I wasn't really sure how long to record, really wasn't sure what a good stopping point was, since I use that as, a place to stop the video and that, to call it good and all that. But, you know, I just don't know how long to record. I just record for however long, you know, and call the video good. So now she's at school, and, hey, you should all know what time it is. It's time to, annoy some of these characters here. Let's annoy the, teacher lady, and, you know, why not? Let's go ahead and annoy the, principal or vice principal or superintendent or whatever the hell he is, you know, because why not? We're at school, you know, it's what you do, you know, you pester your teachers and jump on the desk at the principal's office, you know, and go over to their locker and, you know, say their clothes stink and yeah. No, I'm just joking. Only in this game you do that. That's where it's acceptable. Only in Dr. Slump is it acceptable to do that. Don't do it in real life, by the way. If you do it in real life, I guess you're a fool. Yeah, saying random shit because why not? But this part, of course, was another don't want to say scene, don't want to say area, but part. I'll say part of the game. Where, again, you could tell what I was probably laughing at, and you yourself are probably laughing along with where you would probably imagine I would be laughing when I was recording this and all that, because it was just too funny not to laugh at. I'm like, wow, she said that the clothes in this locker stunk. I said, oh my. And then it was funny that the professor, Dr. Guy, wanted to go to class too. And I'm like, what would you be going to class for? Oh, I know, you'd be going there to check out the that teacher lady. Aha, yeah, I get you, man. Same. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, she goes to class, run around. I'm like, okay, so is there actually gonna be like a lesson here? Am I gonna have to learn something in the game? Ask her. You know, we're gonna do it like Bully Scholarship Edition. I got some videos of that here on my channel, by the way, too. You can sure go check them out, huh? Do that after the video, by the way. Please, thank you. If you do. Hey, it's a good way to promote old videos of mine, huh? Huh? 2 thumbs up? Yeah? No? Okay. Anyways, no, I thought there was gonna be a test or whatever in the game that you have to do as her, you know, for that day of school. I'm assuming the grades here are all combined. I don't know. I would assume. I guess it kind of would be like a little non-glory like that anime and manga, but the different classes were combined into one room. I myself don't really know that. I mean, you know, like where you were in school and you had other classes. I mean, of course, I had like other people in like a grade above me, you know, be in the same class and whatnot, but I have never been in a class where there was, you know, other people of grades lower than me and higher than me in the same classroom or whatever at the same time. I don't know that experience. I mean, other people probably do, maybe if they went to smaller schools, wherever they live and whatnot. But yeah, this part here of the game kind of remind me of the non-pure anime and manga. It's a good series, by the way. You should all check that out if you haven't. And yep, still pestering that principal or superintendent. I assume he's one of the two. Whatever, you know, one of the two. Why not? Just go with it. And then basically after that, I will get ready to go home. But first, I'm gonna be wandering around outside. I'm gonna pick up a couple pink poops. And then go find Akane and talk to her and kind of get this video over with, though. Hopefully everybody's liked it, and you know, hopefully everybody likes long videos, you know. I myself sometimes do watch a lot of YouTube videos of people I'm subscribed to, people I'm not necessarily subscribed to, but I still watch the videos and all that. But they have long videos, and I sit down and I give it a watch from start to finish. By the way, you should watch these videos from start to finish, otherwise it's not going to count as a view. And please don't skip around my videos. If you don't have the time to watch my videos, you can always come back and preferably watch it the next day or something like that. Because if you have your YouTube history on, you can come back and it'll, at least it should, save where you last left off. Then you can be like, okay, well, this is where I last left off. Okay, I remember what happened. Vampire Lore 1024's video. Okay. Now, what else is in here? Oh, I only have 15 minutes left in this video. Okay, I'll just go ahead and watch it. Whatnot. And yes, sometimes I do watch 30-minute videos. All the way through and whatnot. I mean, heck, there's some YouTube movies of like kung fu and stuff here on YouTube I watch, like Wu-Tang Collection, by the way. Ace Wedding. They're English dubbed versions of the kung fu movies. I sit down and I generally watch all that one sitting. Sure, I do get up and move around, get a drink, water, whatever, here and there, but don't go back and watch it, but I still watch it. Anyways, should probably sort of get here to say the usual that I do, and the video's almost over, but I was thinking maybe I should have included a little bit of the game and do like a little intro and then show off the game without talking, but there really wasn't any too much spoken dialogue in here. RRL was just saying hoi and nacha and hoyu or something like that, and that's really about it. But definitely, again, I want to say, go give Dr. Slump here, this PlayStation 1 game, a try. Go get the DuckStation PlayStation 1 emulator. Oh, you just gotta do that on your own, by the way. The game, Google search that and all that. And get the English patch of this game and download that on your own, of course. You gotta get your own links, by the way. Again, just reminding you. And play the game and enjoy it. Because that's what the people that translated this, of course, Hilltop, or Hilltop Works, did. They, because I don't know if it's a group of people, actually, just one person. I'm guessing more than one person. Just say more than one person worked on the game. They unofficially English fan translated it, so I'm calling it not necessarily an actual fan translation, but I mean, I could just say an unofficial English translation, but either way. That's pretty much the video. Here in a bit, there's just a little bit left, and yes, I ran with Akane. I was trying to figure out what button was to run or to dash, and that's basically all that I got into the game and whatnot. Like I said, I'm gonna play it on my own, post screenshots, probably, if there's anything that's good. Maybe I'll post a screenshot of what she said that was funny and kind of do like a layered screenshot, like post one on top and one in the middle and then several more, and then just kind of just line it up and then whatnot. Anyways, please do go subscribe, check out my other videos here on my channel. You don't always have to watch my long videos, but please do watch my long videos too, including the very short ones. You can check out my other videos that I have made a video on, well, games that are also were unofficially English translated by people, maybe fans of the series or the game or whatever. Subscribe, share the video to your social medias, and you can give this video a thumbs up if you want. You don't have to, but definitely share it to your social medias. Again, I would definitely encourage you to do that. again, would also encourage you to go give Dr. Slump here a chance in the game. You know, I mean, heck, I guess maybe you can check out the anime and read the manga too if you're wanting to. You know, that's just a suggestion. I said I haven't watched the anime or read the manga, but pretty sure it's probably pretty damn good. Yeah, that said, oh, you should also turn on notifications too if you haven't already. Click the bell icon and where it says that, and just turn on all notifications. That way you won't ever miss out on a video that comes out new, whether I premiere it or whether I just simply just upload it and make it public on my YouTube channel. But yep, I'm gonna go see what other things RRL gets up to, what mischief she causes, and how many other NPCs in the game she tends to piss off. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.